Hello there viewers, and welcome back to another live stream today here on Gran-Turismo Sport. And you join it today for quite a special stream, because I'm going to be commentating for the first time, well, on this channel, and for the first time on this series, on the Gr.3 Sprint Series. So yeah, going to be commentating, not racing. Could race, but no, got good attendance, so yeah, got enough people to commentate on. Obviously I can't commentate on 5 people, but yeah, got a nice decent sized lobby. Just wait for one last drive to turn up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you back onto that intermission screen so that I can program this first race and sort everybody out, and then I'll be back in a few minutes time. So see you then. Okay, apologies for that long wait then. Just having some technical issues. We had someone who couldn't join the lobby. Looks like we are ready to go. I'm just going to double check things first. We have got everybody entered. Yeah, we've got 14 people in this race. Which is the best attendance we've had since round 1 for the series, which is good. It's very promising. Just going to double check the grid. Yeah, that's all correct. So, let's get going. If I just turn that volume down so I can hear myself speak. And just wish everyone good luck first. Let's go. Yeah, so, as I was saying, we are here for round 4 of the Group 3 Sprint Series, which is the series which I run, and I'm going to be commentating on it today. So yeah, you can see Heat 1 is literally about to start. There's 3 heats and a final, with the heats being 5 laps long and the final being 7 laps long. So if I go into spectator mode, if it lets me do that, there we go. And if I get the things up on screen, there we go. And if I get my keyboard, I can operate the camera. Now, this is only the second time that I've used a keyboard, so apologies if I'm a bit slow to do things, because, you know, like I say, only my second time using this. So off we go then, for Heat 1 of round 4. So getting a good start then is Sheikh Shabazz in the Mercedes AMG. Then in second place you've got Sean Pretty. Oh, what's going on there? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the earth has just happened there? I know what's happened there. Oh, we got a crash. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. I know what's going on. Now that should work. Hey, there we go. So in the lead then is Sean Pretty. Looks like there was some contact there coming out of turn 2. Have no idea whose fault it was. Looking a bit further back through the pack, we've got RC Buggy in at P4. Oh, we've got a car off in the wall. We've got someone towards the back there. Let's try and jump to them. That's Johnny Waffling 13th. Looks like he may have got barged out a bit there. If I try and get the... well, no. Try and go on board with him by pressing that button. There we go. Oh well, Johnny Waffle looks like he got fired off into the wall there. Looking a little bit further ahead, we've got Bisham going for position in front. So is he going to go up the inside of Nigel Hugo? No. So you got Bisham in at P12 then. And then if I scan ahead, don't go side by side, anybody through this Schumacher race. No, don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. Whoa, you managed to make it work. Wow. Well, that's better than what I managed to do a couple of weeks ago in Club 100. Anyone who knows what I'm talking about, yeah, knows what I'm saying. The incident that I had with Jack Cameron Drayton. Oh, looking further ahead. Oh, it's all kinds of side-by-side going on here. We've got, yeah, 2-3 abreast through that right-hander there, through that horrible corner. I hate that corner. Really, really awkward. Going up towards chicane. Oh, we've got a battle for second place. We've got Jake Beatty in the Hurricane. Oh, that was sketchy there over those big curves. Do you know what? This has been really clean so far, except from that carnage at turn 2. Otherwise, it's been very, very good. Going side by side through corners, which I would not go side by side through if I was them. And yeah, got more battling going on here. Oh, RC Buggy just lost the back end in the BMW M6, and he's getting swamped now on the run down to turn 1. Just got a little bit squirrely there in the M6. It is a very difficult car to drive that. It can be very difficult on traction. I know that, having raced it before now in the league. That used to be my car that I used to have to use every week. As Wolf, Mike Bisham, what a move that was. Right around the outside of Irish Tony, around Tony McMullen. That was a very good move indeed. Yeah, around the outside of a hairpin of all places. That's not a conventional overtake. Looking further ahead, if I go back to the outboard view, we've got Ben Evans side by side with Apex Magnet going through turn, I think it's turn number 5, as the Apex Magnet manages to pull that move off there. How do I go back into... press that button there. There we go. So we've got, yeah, the battle for 5th then. Is Ben Evans going to make a move back up into this hairpin here? Oh, he's looking for it. No, into the Dunlop care. Decides better of it, yeah. A little bit too far back in my opinion. Didn't really have enough of a run to get past. We've got Sheikh Shabazz still battling with Jake Beatty. We've got Shake and Jake. Love the famous combination of Shake and Jake. Fighting for second place there, allowing Sean Pretty to get away here. Sean started, I believe, in P2 for this race, and yeah, he's just checked out here on these opening lap and a half. And coming up to the chicane, is Sheikh Shabazz going to go for a move as I go back into chase cam view. He's got a good exit, you know, out of that right-hander. He has got the run out of the bit curve up to the chicane, which I believe is called, if I get the map up here, the Vidal. So side by side now, breaking at the 100-meter board. He's on the outside. Oh, there's a little bit of contact there, but he's managed to pull that off. He was more than half a car length alongside Sheikh, so he did have the right there to go for the move. So Sheikh then back up into P2 ahead of Jake Beatty, as he's now got Apex Magnet right behind him, and Benev's not too far behind him, as Benev's has unfortunately got a 1 second penalty, so he's going to have to serve that at some point. Now on board with Apex Magnet, is he going to go for the send into this hairpin? No, he's not. Apex Magnet, John Hardy, usually quite a cautious driver, as whoa, what was that? What was that, JJ? You went for an absolute send. How do I get the replay up? Press that button there. Yes, there we go. Well, what happened there, Johnny? Johnny Newbold into this hairpin. Yeah, just missed his braking point. Ooh, managed to pull it off just about. I think that was a combination of JJ missing his braking point and Ben serving his penalty. But then, yeah, Johnny into P5. As I was saying, John, you should... Ooh, what's happened here? Hold on a minute, guys. What's happened here? That's just frozen. Apologies for these technical issues, by the way. As warned, I haven't really done this much before, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Yeah, John, quite a cautious driver, so yeah, decided not to go for the move there. That Supra does have good brakes, so he could have gone for the move into turn 1, but no, decided better of it. If we have a look at the track map looking further back there, looks like there is a fight going on at 4P7. So if we jump back to Neil Moore, nope. Make that P8 then, is it? Yes, P8. We've got Ollie Smith, very, very, very fast driver in real life, quite new to GT Sport. He's in 8th place at the moment, with Mike Bisham not far behind, and then he has got RC Baggy right on his back bumper coming up to the chicane here. So as we go on board then with Neil Sucky coming up to the chicane, this is on the outside. This is not a good place to be. Is he going to stick it around the outside? No, he's going to think better of it. Yeah, I would have backed out of that too. That was probably going to end up with you just going into the bollards, to be honest. That way I probably wasn't going to end up going very well. Probably just, yeah, into the bollards with a penalty is how that would have ended. We've got the new guy, DCPLR. His name is Doug, I think. He literally just joined 5 minutes ago. I have no idea who this guy is. I spoke to him earlier on the Gran Turismo Facebook page, said come and join the Metro Racing League, so he's joined it, and within an hour of joining, he's racing in the Metro Racing League. So yeah, quick turnaround there as he goes for the move up the inside of Neil Sucky into the hairpin. Is he going to get the move pulled off? Looks like they are side by side. If we go and look at RC Buggy, yeah, he's up ahead, back up ahead. That was a good side-by-side racing there, good respectful racing, leaving each other space. Further up ahead, we have got, oh, wrong button, we have got Jake Beatty battling with John Hardy. So Jake's falling down the order here. He was up in 2nd place fighting with Sheikh just a minute ago, but no, fallen back, hit down now, down to P5. This Huracan is a very, very difficult car to drive, especially when you're on a controller like Jake is. So yeah, you can forgive him for struggling in this car. Not sure if he's had a crash or whether he's just a little bit off the pace. As yeah, it does look like John is pulling away a little bit here. And now, ooh, got Ollie Smith right behind Neil Moore now. He's managed to reel him in. Looks like Neil's struggling in this race. Usually one of the fastest guys in the league, but he is struggling seemingly with this track. He did say earlier that he doesn't like the circuit, so yeah, that may go some way to explaining why Ollie's managed to catch him up. Going up to the chicane, is Ollie going to go for the move? You want to be getting on the left-hand side here, really, if you're going to go for an overtake. You don't really want to go on the outside, because you just, yeah, you're just going to get a penalty probably if you do it. So going up to the chicane then, is Ollie going to go for the move? No, he is not going to stay behind. There is only 1 lap remaining of this race, so you know, it's worthwhile battling. It's not like you got loads of the race still to go. There is only a lap to go, so you yeah, should try and overtake where possible in this race. Coming out of this final corner, then going down to turn 1, going down to the Castrol S. Is Ollie going to try and go for the move here? This Toyota Supra is very, very good on the brakes, so it definitely is an option. Looks like he's not going to though. No, he's going to brake early, as Ben Evans, it looks like he's still trying to get rid of that penalty. Ollie Smith, he's got the cut back. He's sniffing all over the back of Neil Moore here. Oh, he's on the outside. Not a good place to be. You don't want to get run out of road. Oh, he's side by side. Is he going to hold it off around the outside here? No, he is not. No, going to pull out of that. Has Ben Evans still got a penalty? Oh, he's still got half a second left, you know. This could be a factor, as Ollie Smith has got the run out of that turn 4 then, and he's up the inside then of Neil Moore into turn 5, and he's managed to pull the move off into RTL, and now into the forker. We've got Neil Moore right behind, stiffing all over the back. If we try and go back on board with Neil, is he going to go back for the overtake? Is he going to try and get 7th place back into the hairpin here? He's looking for the overtake. No, he's not, so he's backing out of that there. And looks like Ollie has sealed off P7, and Neil's got to run them here. I'm just having a look at the track map. It does look like there is a battle for second going on, so I'm going to jump ahead to that, as we do indeed have Johnny Newbold in P3 right behind Sheikh Shabazz on the final lap of Heat 1 here, going up to the chicane. Is Johnny going to go for a move into, like I say, a very tricky overtaking spot? Is he going to be brave enough to do it? He's looking all over the back of Sheikh. He's gone to the left. Sheikh is defending hard, as he is fully correct to do in a situation like this, and Sheikh has indeed kept the position. But going up to this final corner, is Johnny going to get a good exit? Is he going to be able to get some sort of undercut out of this last corner? He is following Sheikh Shabazz, and no, he is not. So Sean Pretty then is going to come across the line to win the race, with Sheikh Shabazz in 2nd place. We've got Apex Magnet in 3rd, Apex Magnet in 4th, sorry, Johnny Newbold in 3rd, Jake Beatty in 5th. We've got the fastest point in P6, so it looks like Ben Evans did indeed not manage to get rid of his penalty, as he gets deducted down to 8th place then with that post-race penalty. So yeah, a little bit annoying there for Ben Evans. I'm sure he's a bit annoyed with himself right now for not quite getting rid of that penalty. And then yeah, you can see the rest of the order down there. As I skip to the back of the field, we've got Johnny Waffle in P13, and then OKC Ranger. Looks like he's had a bit of a mare, to be honest. Looks like he's in pause mode actually, down in 14th position. It was a very good race there. Looked good. Didn't look like there was any contact particularly, any particular takeouts or anything. So it was good racing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back onto that intermission screen, program the next race, and then I will be back. So see you in a minute. Okay, so we are ready then for race number 2. And if I click that button, oops, that button up there, we can get going. So yeah, race number 2 then. This is heat 2 of round 4, and it is not a reverse grid, it's a mixed grid, but basically the bottom half of the field are now the front half of the field, if you know what I mean. It's not a reverse grid, but those who started, let's say 7th, now start 1st, and who started 8th, they start 2nd, so on and so forth. So whoever started on pole is now starting it in the middle. So ready to get underway then. If my PlayStation loads, will the spectator mode even load? Yes, it will. Starting on pole is Ollie Smith, the fastest pint. He has decided to stay with the Toyota Supra for this race, which is an interesting choice. Why have I not got control of the keyboard? Why is this not working? Apologies for this stream being rubbish, by the way. I'm still very much getting used to things. These will be a lot better in the future, trust me. And that's why it wasn't working. So off the line then, we've got Ollie Smith in the lead of the race, although it looks like Mike Bisham's got a good start as well, as someone has come in like a torpedo. Who was that in the BTCC livery car? Looks like Sean Pretty may or may not have missed his breaking point there as he went in like a torpedo. Fortunately, he didn't take anybody out. If anything, he just gave the guy in front a bit of a boost. And now going in through turn 3, it's all very much side by side here. It's Ollie Smith has unfortunately been shuffled a bit down the pack. He is down to P5. He was in the lead off the line. That Toyota Supra getting a bad start. That has cost him there. He's now down to 6th place. He's sinking it. He has not had a good start to this race. Now we've got Sean Pretty looking to go up the inside of the guys in front who are side by side. So we've got Neil Moore going wheel to wheel with, who's that? With Mike Bisham. So if I go on board, we've got Neil Moore around the outside through the Dunlop car. Is this going to end badly? Is one of them going to end up in the gravel trap? No, they are not. So that was good racing there. Oh, we've got a car. Oops, we've got a car. Oh, there's carnage back there. Hold on a minute. If I try and get them up. Looks like there's been a bit of a mess there. Oh dear. As Irish Tony tries and fails to rejoin the circuit. Looks like, well, my guess would be that Neil Stuckey lost the back end out of there then, because I just looked behind and saw him fire Irish Tony off into the gravel trap. That's a shame there, bit of carnage towards the back. Unlucky Tony. And now going up towards the hill, we can see all 10 of the leading cars here going up into the chicane. Looks like there's some side-by-side action through the chicane. Looks like Bisham's managed to hold on at 2P2 ahead of Neil Moore. Oh no, he's off in the gravel. Oh no, I spoke too soon. He's off in the grass. Oh dear, looks like he lost the back end coming out of that chicane there. As we go back ahead, we've got all manner of cars here, all side by side with one another through the final corner. Is there going to be carnage into the first corner? Very possible, to be honest. And we've got Johnny on board with Johnny Newbold heading down. Is he going to go for the move? Oh no, don't go 3 abreast. That's not going to end well. We've got cars off everywhere. Oh no, it's all gone. Oh no, it's all gone pear-shaped. Oh no. Oh well. Let's have a look at the replay of that. Let's try and dissect that. Let's hope the replay doesn't freeze either. So going down in chicane. Oh, looks like DCPLR was a little bit hot in there. And yeah, bit of a domino effect. Looks like he just missed his break point there. Just went in. He's had no practice, to be fair to him. Literally no practice at all. Why if I... There we go. Looks like, yeah, he just didn't know where to brake. He just went in like a cannonball, to be honest. So he's back now in 10th place. Oh, looks like Sheikh Shabazz got caught on that too. That's a shame. He finished 2nd in that race 1. But yeah, looks like he was a victim of that first corner pile-up. Going back ahead to the leading pack, we've got Mike, who had that spin on the previous lap out the chicane. He's still in P7 and he's only 3 seconds off the lead. So it doesn't look like it cost him too much time. As we've actually got Johnny Waffle up in the lead. Very well done, Johnny Clark. He's one of the drivers who've done all the rounds so far this season. And yeah, he's up in P1 in this race. So yeah, very good start there for Johnny Waffle, as he's gone purple, because everyone's going purple in this lap. He's gone purple out of Sector 2. And we've got, yeah, Sean Pretty in at 2nd place. We've got Ollie Smith in 3rd. So actually he's managed to recover quite well from that poor start, where he went down to 6th place, as Johnny Newbold is up the inside into the chicane. Is this going to be clean? Yes, it is. That was very, very clean indeed, as we've got the 2 guys up ahead now side by side. Johnny Waffle side by side with Sean Pretty. did Sean Pretty just do him around the outside there? What a move that was. That was very, very well done indeed. Sean's just gone round the outside of Johnny Clark through that final corner there. Got the move done as he now goes defensive into turn 1. Is Johnny Waffle going to try and go round the outside here of this first corner? No, he is not. So he's going to tuck in behind. Have we got any carnage this time round through this corner? Looks like we do not. Looks like that was all clean, as now Ollie Smith is looking all over the back of Johnny Waffle himself, as Johnny goes defensive to try and fend Ollie off with 3 laps to go. Got all manner of cars here together as we go back to the outboard view. We've got Jake Beatty in at P5. Haven't mentioned him so far this race. He's right behind Johnny Newbold, as Johnny looks like he's trying to go up the inside of Ollie Smith into this corner here. Looks like there may have been a bit of contact as they are now side by side heading down to the Dunlop car. Is Johnny going to be able to get this move pulled off? As looks like Ollie's got a penalty, so go on board with him. Looked like he just served a penalty because he just ghosted there into that chicane. So yeah, he's let Johnny pass, let Johnny up into P3. He's got Jake right behind him now, and then you got Neil and Apex Magnet not far behind. So it looks like Apex Magnet's managed to make his way up the field. I think he was quite far down the order at the start, but now he's up into P7. We can sit back and watch from his perspective. To be honest, we can see all of the leading cars from on board with John Hardy here. All very line of stern at the moment, all following one another, all very safe. Is anyone going to get brave into this chicane here? It looks like Johnny Newbold is looking to try and do a repeat of the move that he tried to do on Ollie Smith last lap, as he goes up the inside of Johnny Waffle then into the chicane, and he has managed to make the move stick then. Going into that chicane, we've now got Ollie Smith going around the outside of Johnny Waffle. Is Johnny going to get mugged off again for this final corner? He nearly goes into the pit wall. Oh no, he's serving a penalty. It's all gone to pot here for Johnny. He's down to P5 now. He was doing so well, you know, up in the lead. But looks like it's not gone too well here, this last lap or so for him. He mugged off twice around the outside now through the final corner, and he's got a penalty as well. Oh no, Neil Moore, he's got stuck on that drop there, that drop of the curb. Looks like he got caught up there. I think he was trying to avoid the guy in front, and just got it all a bit out of shape there. Not having a good race so far, not having a good round, Neil. He had a 8th place or 7th place in the previous race. Now he's in 8th in this race. He definitely does not like the Nurburgring. He said that beforehand, and yes, he was correct. He clearly does struggle with this circuit. Going further ahead, we've got Jake Beatty now up into P4 as a result of the Johnny Waffle going down the order. And we've got, we look to the front. If I try and go on board with Johnny, we've got Johnny going very, very close to Sean there. Nearly went into the back, into the Dunlop care there. Is he going to be able to overtake him into the left-hander that's coming up? What's this corner called? The Cumhole Curve, I think it's called. Is he going to be able to go for the move as he actually goes into the gravel trap coming out of the S's there? Well, that's not helped matters at all. Not only did that lose him time, but he's now got dirty tyres. So, yeah, running wide now, coming out of the Cumhole Curve into the bit curve. Yeah, he's losing a lot of time there. He's just gone from nearly rear-ending Sean to being 9/10 behind. So that has lost him time then. That has lost Johnny time. Looks like Sheikh Shabazz is disconnected as well. Can't say that's a rare thing, to be honest. Sheikh does have some quite dodgy internet, to be honest, and there is electricity issues in India at the moment. He was messaging me beforehand saying that he may not be able to race. So looks like Sheikh has fallen victim to the Indian internet, as Neil Moore has gone up the inside of Mike Bishop into this final corner, and he's managed to make that stick, you know. That was a very sneaky overtaking move then. Wasn't really expecting that. Just moved to the right at the last second, and they're now side by side going down to the first corner. Neil should be able to make this move stick as he slams on the brakes side by side with Mike Bishop. Should be able to seal it off, like I say. Yes, he does indeed. So Neil Moore then up into P7. Going further ahead, looks like there is a battle for P4, I think it is. Oh, Jake Beatty's gone in very deep indeed, and Apex Magnet, John Hardy, is in fact going to be able to make his way past into P4 then. So looks like Jake may have just missed his braking point there, either that or he got hit, but no, I think he just went in a bit deep there. And Apex Magnet then on the final lap of Heat 2 is up into the lead, or up into 4th place, sorry, up ahead of Jake Beatty. Looks like, there's been an overtake for the lead. Johnny's into the lead of the race. When did that happen? Looks like Sean had a bad ending to that lap there, because that lap was a second off the pace. So I would suggest that Johnny got past towards the end of the lap then. I wasn't looking. So Johnny Newbold then, racing in the Sprint Series for the first time, is up into the lead of Heat 2 of this race. We've got Mike Bisham just behind Neil Moore in this battle for 6th place. Who is going to come out best? I'm keeping an eye as well on the battle up ahead for P3. Just having a look to see if there is going to be any action there, as it doesn't in fact look like. The Apex Magnet has got a run on the fastest point going up into the chicane. Both these guys in the Toyota Supra, a very, very strong car around this circuit. Is John Hardy going to be able to make a move? Not into the chicane, but he may be able to make the move into the final corner. Looks like Ollie Smith has got a bad run through the chicane as he goes to fence. It goes all the way over to the right into this last corner. As Apex Magnet, can he hold it around the outside? No, he cannot. Is he going to get a cutback though? No, he is not. So as we come to the end of the race, we've got Johnny Newbold taking the win in Heat 2 with Sean Pretty in 3rd. We've got the fastest pint in 4th. Apex Magnet in 5th. You've got Jake Beatty in 5th. Mike Bisham in 6th. We've got Neil Moore going into the wall in 8th place. And then you've got DCPLR recovering to P9 after that incident on lap 2. And you've got RC Bugger coming out the final corner to take Pete Taylor after that incident with Irish Tony. And then, yeah, you've got the Irish Tony in 11th place. And looks like the others have left the race. We had 14 in the first race. How come we've only got 11? Oh well, looks like we've had a few disconnects. So yeah, guys, I'm going to switch back across to the intermission screen, program the next race, and I'll see you in a few minutes' time. Okay, so we are back then for heat number 3, as we've just had a few technical difficulties, had a few people disconnecting and stuff. So let's get going. If I try and go into spectator mode. So with this third heat, very mixed up grid. I think I may have programmed it slightly wrong. It's all gone a bit up the creek, to be honest. There's been people disconnecting, there's been all kinds of problems. So yeah, I don't think this grid is quite right, but it's pretty much this right. I think it's just a couple of people that are around the wrong way. But yeah, ready to get heat number 3 underway then. We've got John Hardy starting on pole position in his Supra race. He decided to go for the Supra then for all 3 races. So that's missed out on the bonus point then. Remember, in this series, if you use a different car in each race, you get a bonus point at the end. If I try and go on board with some other people, let's try and do that. There we go. So on board with Sheikh Shabazz then. As we get underway then for heat number 3, the last heat before the end, we've got Sean Pretty up ahead. He's got an absolute weapon of a start. How was he managed to do that? That Mercedes is, whoa, that is quick off the line. He's gone all the way up into P4 as we've got a car off. We've got Neil Moore going in deep into turn 1 there. Looks like he got a good start in that Chevrolet Corvette, but then just went in a bit deep, overdid it into that corner there. As now Ollie Smith stuck with the Supra again. He's got a bad start again in this Supra, very bad off the line. He's now in 9th place, going side by side through this left-hander, through the right-hander, sorry, on the outside. Managed to hold on to 9th place, but he is side by side with Neil Stuckey going down into turn number 5. Is he going to be able to hold him off? As there's a little bit of contact. Looks like there was a bit of contact from Sheikh Shabazz behind. We've got Neil going in deep. Oh, he's all a bit argy-bargy. Oh no, Ollie, the innocent bystander, he's come out, well, he's come out worse from that. He's gone down to 10th place. Unlucky there, Ollie. Oh, he's got Sheikh. He's going up the inside of Irish Tony up ahead. It looks like there's a couple of cars darting around here. Oh no, a bit of contact. No. Looks like Irish Tony's come up on the wrong end of things once more. Looks like there was a bit aggressive there through that hairpin. I think Sheikh Shabazz and Ollie may have been a bit aggressive with Irish Tony then, with Tony McMullen. But they are up ahead of him. Going back to the lead pack, we have got DC PLR, who's got a decent start here. He's in 6th place. As we've got 2 cars side by side up ahead, so let's go on board with John Hardy. He's side by side with Neil Moore into the hairpin, and yeah, he's allowed Neil Moore to stay ahead of him. Yeah, wasn't going to make that move stick, to be honest, around the outside into that chicane. Now we've got 2 cars fighting for the lead. We've got the 2 friends, Sean Pretty and Jake Beatty, fighting for 1st place. I would imagine these 2 will be clean with one another. Like I said, they are good friends. They did join the league at the same time back in January, as they now go side by side down into this first corner. I'm going to try and get the things to appear on screen in a minute, the speedo and stuff. I don't know what's happened to that, why it's disappeared, but Sean is in fact into the lead of the race in his AMG. Got a very good start to this race here. Started towards the back, started down in, I think, in like 8th, 9th place. So he's now into the lead as Jake actually goes for the move back on Sean. So they are dicing here for position. Not the best thing to do when you're only on lap 2 and you've got cars not far behind. They are losing each other time here. So the 2 friends probably need to sign a truce and agree to work together for a few laps. As we've got Neil not too far behind. I'm going to try and get the information to appear on screen. What if I press that button there? Nope. What if I press that button there? Nope. That button there? Nope. What about... Nope. I don't know how to get the information to appear on screen then. I can either have that or that, and not both, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, anyway. Neil Moore in P3. We've got... Oh, Sean got a bad exit there out of the Schumacher S. Neil is catching him. Is he going to be able to catch him up enough to go for a move through this final sector? Looks like that's not going to happen unless they mess up this corner. No. And then yeah, got John not far behind with JJ in at P5 and DCPR having a good race here actually in P6. So it looks like he started to get up to speed. Obviously, like I say, didn't have any practice. He's the guy that we were waiting for at the start. That's why we started late, because he was having problems joining the room. So he's doing alright then in P6 as Johnny's got a good exit there out of that chicane, and he's up the inside of John Hardy into this final corner. Johnny overtaking John into that last corner, and yeah, up into 4th place then. So he's having a really good race here, Johnny. I think this is a track that he's really strong at, the Nurburgring GP circuit. He was saying beforehand that he really likes the GP circuit and that he hates the full circuit, the 24-hour track. So yeah, he's doing well here, up into 4th place. He'll almost certainly be starting on the pole for the final. Remember, for these heats, you get 16 points for the win in these heats. No, 32 points, sorry, for the win in these heats. And then you get 60 points for the win in the final. So yeah, you definitely want to be winning the final, but it does benefit as well to do well in the heats too. Because not only do you get lots of points if you do well in the heats, but you also start up the front in the final as well. The points from the heats, they decide where you start in the final, which is a rolling start. So yeah, definitely want to be doing well here, as Johnny Newbold is doing. It looks like we've got a car off here. Looks like DCPLR, yeah, his lack of practice is showing here. Looks like he's just missed his braking point there and gone in deep into that left-hander in his Subaru WRX. So that has cost him a bit of time. Managed to hold on to P6 though. Managed to fend off Ollie Smith, who is up the inside of Mike Bisham, up into 7th place then, Ollie, after getting a bit screwed over there on that opening lap. Remember, he was down to 11th place coming out of turn 6. He's managed to recover to 7th place. So Ollie having a good recovery drive here. Like I say, Ollie Smith, very, very, very good real life driver. I've known Ollie for years now, known him since I was about 15 years old. What a driver in real life. Best heavyweight driver I've ever come across, Ollie Smith. Superb driver. Still new to GT Sport though, which is why he's not necessarily a right up at the sharp end of this league at the moment. Still new to it and on a controller. So we've got JJ. Is he going to be able to hang it around the outside through the chicane? No, he is not, as he does indeed tuck in behind Neil Moore. He could get a good run though up into this final corner. Is he going to look up the inside in this VW Beetle? No, he is not. Just about going to stay behind Neil Moore. We've got these front 5 cars, sorry, all battling for the lead here. 5-way fight for the lead. As we have got Sean Pretty looking up the inside of his friend Jake Beattie, trying to look for the lead, going around the outside. Is he going to be able to make this move stick? He is ahead momentarily. Is he going to be able to get the move stuck into P2? He is on the inside. Yes, he is. He is up into the lead of the race. As we've also got our battle going on here for P3. Looks like Johnny Newbold's managed to make it up the inside into turn 2 of Neil Moore, as Neil is also now side by side with John Hardy on lap 4 of the race here. We're on the penultimate lap. There's all kinds of battling going on up at the front of this race here as we go on board with Neil Moore. We've got the front 3 all over each other, and it looks like John's managed to stay ahead of Neil Moore here. We've got JJ up into 2nd place. Jake has sunk now, gone down from the lead of the race down to P3, now side by side into the Donut curve. Is Johnny going to be able to pull the move off? Yes, he is indeed. So Johnny Newbold then into 2nd place in Heat 3 of the race. He's doing very, very well here indeed. He started, I think, further down the order in this race, and yeah, into 2nd place in that VW Beetle. As looks like Neil Moore has fallen back here. Looks like he may have made a couple of mistakes there. So John Hardy is up into 4th place, and he's right side by side with Jake Beattie then through this right-hander here of the bit curve, as Jake Beattie's also got a penalty then. So coming out of the Kuma curve, looks like he ran wide and got himself a penalty, all 4 wheels beyond the white line. So Apex Magnet now side by side into the chicane. Is he going to be able to hang it around the outside? He's going to brake early. Oh, a bit clumsy here as they try and go side by side. And no, didn't manage to pull that off there. Jake Beattie managed to get back into 3rd place. Jake also got rid of some of his penalty too, so that was well done there by Jake. Not only held on to 3rd place, but got rid of some of his penalty too. So entering this final lap of the race here, looks like we've got a battle for the lead going on. So we've got Johnny Newbold trying to hold Sean narrow into this first hairpin. Is he going to be able to get the undercut? It's not really what you want to do there out of this chicane. You're now on the outside for the right-hander, not the chicane, sorry, through the handpin. Is he going to be able to get the undercut? Is he going to get over to the left for turn number 3 through the Mercedes arena? He is side by side. Can he stay on the right for the right-hander? No, he cannot. So tucks in behind Sean Pretty here, now going up to turn 5. He's in the slipstream, all Sean Pretty. He will get a run on him. Don't think he's going to go for the move into this section of corners, but very much could go for the move into the Dunlop curve. Or he's looking up the inside of Sean there, try to sneak past him, but no, he could not. Now going down to this hairpin. He's got the slipstream. Can he go for the mother of all sends? You can do that into this hairpin here. He's gonna think better of it. So next overtaking spot, I would say, is the Kuma curve and then the chicane. Doesn't look like he's got a great exit out of that hairpin, so it doesn't look like he's going to be able to go for the move into this corner that's coming up now. Oh, and he's clipped the gravel trap as well, so he's going to have dirty tyres. So this is not great for Johnny. He may still be able to get the move done though into the chicane, like I say, so it's not all over for him yet. Going for this right-hander, not really an overtaking spot, but he, yeah, looks like he's taken that quite well, and he does indeed have the run on Sean Pretty then, heading up to the chicane on the final lap of this final heat of round number 4 of this sprint series. Is Johnny going to be able to go for the send? He's going to go to the left, is he? Yes, he is. Last minute switch to the left. Oh, there's a bit of contact. Oh, no. Yeah, Sean rightly kept the lead there. Johnny was rather late on the race, and Sean Pretty has managed to keep the lead of the race then, as Johnny went in a little bit hot on the brakes there and caused Sean to have to straight line it. So coming out of this final corner then, we've got Sean Pretty going to take the win with JJ in P2. We've got Apex Magnet in 3rd. Neil Moore in 4th, we've got Jake Beatty in 5th, DCPLR managed to hold on to P6 ahead of Ollie Smith, so that's well done there by the American, by Doug on his first race in MRL, so managed to come home in P6 then with, yeah, like I say, Ollie Smith in 7th place, you've got Mike Bisham in 8th, you've got Shake Shabazz in 9th, managed to finish this race this time, didn't disconnect this time round, with RC Buggy in 10th place, then you've got Irish Tony in 11th, and nobody else raced to out in that race, so it's like, well, yeah, I think we've had a few disconnects. But yeah, guys, you know the drill by now. I'm going to hand back over to the intermission screen as I now need to program the final. So I'll see you in a few minutes' time. Okay, so we are back then for the final race of this round. So we're here for the final of round number 4. This race is where the big points are scored, so you get 60 points for the win in this race. So it's very, very beneficial to do well here. It's a rolling start as well, so you shouldn't be too much carnage on the opening lap. But we are ready to go, so let's wish everybody good luck. Just to give everybody a warning that we're about to start, and let's go. And I think I know why the telemetry didn't appear last race. I think it's because I was in spectator mode when the race started, so it went into that spectator view, which I don't like. So I'm going to have to jump into spectator mode now. There we go. Now we've got all the telemetry, that's good. And the screen is black, which is disturbing. There we go. So we've got, for the final then, we've got Sean Pretty starting on pole, done very, very well in the heats indeed. We then got Johnny Newbold in P2, we've got John Hardy in 3rd, Jake Beatty in 4th, you've got Ollie Smith in 5th, Neil Moore in 6th, Mike Bishop in 7th, you've got DCPLR in 8th place, you have got Sheikh Shabazz in 9th, RC Buggy in 10th, and then Tony McMullen in 11th place. So as we get underway here for the rolling start, wait for the countdown to start the race. Yeah, Sean looking very good for this race here in the Mercedes. He's decided to start with the Mercedes for all of the races. Looking behind as we get underway for the rolling start then for the final race of this round. Let's go to the outboard view. So Sean Pretty then heading down to turn 1, braking just after the grass starts on the left hand side. You've got Johnny Newbold not far behind, you know, rather close considering that's a rolling start. He's done well off that rolling start then. Have we got any fighting going on further back? No, we have not. Usually the first few laps of the rolling start are quite clean. As I say that, looks like Irish Tony's had a bit of a mare, so yeah, looks like he's falling back a little bit here. Looks like he's may have made a mistake then. Why have I lost my telemetry? It's an annoying thing. I haven't got my lap times on the right or my telemetry down the bottom. That's frustrating. But anyway, Apex Magnet in 3rd place. He's in the Supra again, but this time hasn't been done over at the start because the Supra can do rolling starts. Unlike the standing starts, he actually is able to do them. And going a little bit further back so we can get a bit more of a broader view on what's going on. Back here with Mike Bishop down in 7th place in the Toyota FT1. Doesn't look like there's too much action at the moment. Like I say, rolling starts, first lap tends to be a bit dull. To be honest, I think it's a good thing. It stops people from being killed on that one. Stops people from having their race ruined before it's even got going. But yeah, looks like the cars are closing up on one another. With the rolling starts, people tend to close up because of slipstream. So you've got the lead driver, doesn't have slipstream, and everyone else does. So you get that natural closing up effect. Looks like Apex Magnet is quite close to the guys in front, so he's actually in the slipstream of Sean Pretty. That's how close he is to the leader. So he's in the slipstream of both Johnny and Sean as they go through the chicane. Looks like Johnny has got a good run through the chicane there. Is he going to go for the move into this final corner? He's looking all over the back of Sean. He's very close and probably will go for the move now down into turn 1. He's got the slipstream of Sean Pretty heading down to this first corner in the VW Beetle, which I believe is quite good on the brakes. Very good handling car. Heading down to this first corner. He can go around the outside, to be honest, here and get the inside for turn 2. That is definitely an option. Or you can try and get like the cutback of cutbacks and cutbacks through the turn 2, 3, 4 section. As we've got Apex Magnet peeking into shot. So this is very much a three-way battle for the lead here on lap 2 of the final. As yeah, guys seeing if they can get past. To be honest, you don't necessarily want to be battling at this point in the race because you've still got 6 laps to go and you've got cars right behind you. Isn't necessarily the wisest thing to do, as actually Ollie Smith in his favourite car in the Mercedes AMG has got himself a penalty, as actually Johnny Newbold has made his way into the lead of the race. So if we have a look at the replay there, looks like Johnny managed to sneak it up the inside. Did he manage to go up the inside into turn 6? We did see it in the previous race, him look to do it. No, he didn't. Looks like Sean just missed his braking point into turn 5 then, and Johnny just managed to step up his inside. So Sean making a mistake then, going down to P2 as we cut back to the live shot Is the order still the same? Yes, it is. So Johnny then, he's managed to hold on to the lead of the race in his VW Beetle in that very nice camel liveried VW. Or we've got Ollie Smith. He's managed to make his way up to P4, but he did just run wide there, coming out of the the Kumko curve. And yes, he has indeed picked himself up a penalty, as I thought would happen. So he's got himself a 0.9 second penalty. That is not great, as we've got Apex Magnet trying to go past Sean Pretty up ahead, but no, he thought better of it, backs out of the move there. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. Don't get reset, please, Jake. No, Jake managed to keep P5 there, but looks like Neil Moore managed to, miss his braking point, I think, going into that chicane. Gave Jake a bit of a hit, so that is a little bit of a relief then for Ollie Smith, who now is in P4, and he's got a 1.3 second gap to Jake. So, yeah, he's serving the penalty. That's what I would do in this situation. I'd get rid of your penalty now, let Jake close up, and then fight. The last thing you want to do is lose the position as you come across the finish line and have to serve the penalty at the end of the race. You kind of want to get rid of it now and then battle, rather than, you know, helplessly lose the position. As Sean Pretty again, he's gone in deep. He's making a bit of a hash of this here. He's made 2 mistakes here, 2 laps in a row, and he's let players pass. So Apex Magnet then up into P2, as it looks like Sean Pretty ran wide out of turn 2, hence why he's got himself a penalty, and he's got himself dirty tyres and gone in deep into turn 3. So it really has not gone well for Sean Pretty then. He's very much managed to free the guys behind. So on lap 3 of the race then, got Johnny Newbold in the lead of the race. Then you've got Apex Magnet in P2 with Sean Pretty in P3. You've got the fastest point in P4, and then Jake Beatty in 5th. Can I just double check that? There we go. That I'm on the right camera type. Oh, Ollie Smith, he's just gone a bit wide there, gone into the gravel trap. Is he going to get a penalty for that? The game can sometimes be really dumb and give you a penalty for going into the gravel there. No, he's not. Managed to get away with that seemingly, but he does have dirty tyres, so that's not great here. Jake Beatty's only 3 tenths behind now, and he's got a good run out of this corner here, out of the bit curve. So he's got the run on Ollie Smith, going up to the chicane. Is he going to be able to go for the move? Is he going to dart to the left at the last second? No, he's not. He's going to try hang it around the outside. That's a very sketchy move to go for. And yeah, thinks better of it. Pulls out of that. That's what I would have done. I would not have tried to go for that. Weren't really far enough alongside. So he's going to tuck back behind into P5. Ollie Smith serving a little bit of his penalty there as he runs wide through that final corner. So he's got it down to 0.6 seconds. But at the moment, he probably is going to lose 4th place at this rate. Because, yeah, he's certainly not 6 tenths ahead of Jake Beatty. So going down to turn 1, is Jake going to go for the move? He's trying to go around the outside. Look to go to the inside, then to the outside. Now he's around the outside for turn number 2. Is he going to be able to cut back to the left? That is a very good move to do. He's up onto the left-hand side of Ollie Smith. Going down into turn 3, they are side by side, as it looks like Ollie Smith's having a bit of bad internet. They are now side by side through turn 4. Is Jake going to get a good exit? Is he going to get a run down to turn 5? Doesn't look like he is. So yeah, he kind of got hung out to dry there around the outside of turn number 4. So Jake's still in P5, but he has got the upper hand because, like I say, Ollie Smith does have that penalty. Further up ahead, looks like the cars have spread out. So if we jump to Sean Pretty, yeah, it looks like there isn't too much battling going on up here. As yeah, Johnny Newbold is way up ahead into the lead of the race. So it looks like he is going to take the victory in round 4 of the Group 3 Sprint Series here at his what is seemingly one of his favourite circuits. Staying on board with Jake Beatty, and looks like he is getting quite close to Ollie, so he is keeping up with him here. Now going through this left-hander of the Kumo curve, and now through the bit curve. Is he going to get a good run out of here? Does clip the grass there, so that's not ideal. Oh, and he's clipped the gravel as well, so he's got dirty tyres on both sides of the car here. That wasn't too good there for Jake Beatty. Has lost a little bit of time as we've got battling going on between Sheikh Shabazz and Neil Moore. I would suggest that Sheikh Shabazz can't see Neil Moore, because Sheikh just tried to go inside Neil there. That was a bit weird. They just had a bit of a glitch there. Sheikh has a tendency to not be able to see people. He quite often, well, always, ends up not being able to see at least one person. Yeah, look, yeah, bit ugly here. As they, yeah, are inside one another. Sheikh Shabazz is inside Neil Moore. Looks like they, yes, cannot see each other on each other's screen. As oh dear, it's all getting a bit ugly here. basically what I'm trying to say here is these two, they can't see each other. So although they're smashing the hell out of each other on my screen, they're not on each other's screen. They're actually fine. They think they're by themselves on each other's screen. They don't realise that they're actually smashing each other. Was flying into one another on my screen. So yeah, Sheikh Shabazz unknowingly is up into P6, and Neil Moore unknowingly has been overtaken. He's down into P7. Going back ahead, focusing on this battle for 5th place. Jake still isn't able to get past Ollie Smith, so Ollie has managed to fend him off there on lap 5 of the race, but he does still have that 0.6 second penalty to get rid of. So yeah, not looking too good for Ollie right now. Does need to serve his penalty where he can without losing time if possible. As yeah, Neil still unknowingly is in P7. He thinks he's in 6th right now, but he's not. He's in 7th place. Looking a bit further back, doesn't look like there's too much battling going on looking at the track map, but we have got DCPLR in 8th place, so we've got Doug in 8th, not doing too bad considering this is his first race in MRL, and he's turned up with absolutely no practice whatsoever. Looks like he's managed to change livery as well. He must have multiple Subaru WRXs, as Sheikh Shabazz unknowingly has fallen down to P7. He looks like he's had enough there coming out of the what's it called again? The bit curve. I keep forgetting these corner names. I need to learn my corner names before tomorrow. But yeah, Sheikh has unknowingly gone down into 7th place, as it looks like he made a bit of a hash of that corner there. But yeah, looking a bit further back again, got Mike Bisham in 9th place. RC Buggy is in 10th, and then Irish Tony having a bit of a mare, to be honest, down in P11 at 28 seconds off the leaders. Yeah, doesn't look like today is going too well for him. Doesn't look like today is his day, as these guys still are battling for P4. So keep focusing on this battle. I'm trying to cut away to other things, and I keep coming back to it. I can't not watch this battle, as Jake Beatty still within the slipstream range of Ollie Smith, but he did just run wide there, going out of turn 2. Did he just pick up a penalty? As Ollie Smith in fact has picked up a penalty. So Ollie Smith, he's got himself a 1 second penalty now. I'm not sure where he picked that up, but that does not look good for him now. Down, well, yeah, in 4th place with a 1 second penalty. He's almost certainly going to go down to P5 here, because yeah, he's got a whopper of a penalty here. So looking back up ahead then, we've got Johnny Newbold in the lead of the race, 2.2 seconds ahead of Apex Magnet, ahead of John Hardy. Looks like Johnny has just managed to pull away here. He's got the fastest lap on the race as well, with a 1 minute 54.6. So Johnny's doing very well here indeed. We've got Sean Pretty in 3rd, still got 0.4 second of penalty, but yeah, I can't have thought that's an issue. I'm sure he'll be able to get rid of that at the end. You got you got Ollie Smith in P4, Jake Beatty in 5th, and then Neil Moore in P6. We've got Sheikh Shabazz in 7th place, Mike Bisham in 8th, and then yeah, RC Buggy in 9th. We've got, looks like DCPLR's had a bit of a mare here, gone down to 11th place. Looks like he's had an off. Oh dear, the American Doug looks like he's had a spin, because he's lost a whole heap of time here. He lost about 20 seconds to the leaders. So yeah, looks like he's crashed out. That's unlucky there for Doug. Down to 11th place, but coming into this final lap of the race then, looks like this race has died out a bit here, as we've got Johnny Newbold into the lead of the race. Going to do a bit of a lap guide here on the final lap. So going down to the same one, braking just at the 100 metre board on the left hand side for turn 2, as I get the telemetry up. You're just giving it a dab of the brakes for this corner, braking for turn 3 at the end of the AstroTurf on the left hand side, and then you kind of want to cut this corner if you can. Coming through turn 4, cut that corner as much as possible, and then use all the track and a bit more on exit. There is no track limits coming out of the Mercedes arena, so that's not too much of an issue. Down into RTL, braking just after the Type D circuit cuts away on the right side, and then for turn 6 for the forward curve, braking just at the end of the curve on the left hand side. Heading down to the Dunlop Care, there is a green patch of grass on the left hand side, which you can use as a braking point. So braking just at the end of that green patch of grass and using a bit of concrete to make the track as wide as possible. Make the Dunlop curve a bit of a V shape. Get the power out and then come through this Schumacher S. Can Johnny take it flat out? Not quite, as he did actually miss his apex slightly there. You want to be using all of the curb there, using all the concrete and the green tarmac. Coming down into this left hand and then into the coming curve. You're braking just before the green tarmac starts on the right side, and then through the bit curve. Very difficult corner, that very tricky corner indeed. It's JJ actually now that's turn. Managed to take that very well. coming through the Haxenbeck Bogen and then up to the Vidal, up to the chicane, braking at the 100 metre board on the right hand side just after the 100 board, and then you want to absolutely yeet it over the chicane, cut that as much as you can, and then coming into this final corner, braking at the bollard on the right hand side just as that goes out of shot, and it actually exit the final corner. Then on this last lap of the race, we've got JJ Hype is going to come across the line then to win the final of round 4 of the Group 3 Sprint Series. So JJ then takes the win with John Hardy in at second place. We've got Sean Pretty in at P3, and Jake Beatty's managed to get up into P4. So on the final lap of the race then, Ollie Smith, I presume trying to, in an attempt to serve his penalty, has gone down to P6. So Ollie, yeah, lost out there, was in 4th place all race long, but did indeed fall victim to his penalty and fall down to P6. Sheikh Shabazz currently thinks he finished 7th. He currently thinks he finished 6th, but he actually finished 7th because he can't see Neil Moore. And then you've got Mike Bisham in 8th, RC Buggy in 9th, and then Irish Tony, as he exits the final corner, going to come across the line in P10, and then you've got Doug finishing in 11th. So guys, I hope you did enjoy watching that stream. Apologies for the commentary being a bit rubbish. It's because I'm trying to do a million different things at once, and I'm not very fluent with this keyboard or anything right now. Tomorrow I will also be live streaming. I will be live streaming and commentating. Should be a lot better because I don't have to organise things, don't have to cut away in between every race, and I can basically just concentrate on commentating. So yeah. Guys, I hope you will just tune in then. I'll be simulcasting, by the way. I'll be broadcasting both on my channel, the Batters Racing League channel, which is what you're watching on now, and I'll be broadcasting on the Motor Racing League channel if I can get it working. So that should be good. So guys, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I will see you all tomorrow. So, goodbye.